What's up, guys? Warner Von Wallenrod here today with another cool, mostly lost, forgotten Christmas wrap. And it's Christmas specifically not because I'm just sort of some Eurocentric xenophobe who, only focuses on his one holiday, but because there are no, like Kwanzaa wraps or, Hanukkah wraps or, well, but let's not talk about that. You may remember a previous year for Christmas, I talked about the Cold Chillin' Christmas Wrap by Juice Crew members MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane, Roxanne Shante, and even their manager Fly Tie. And that was tucked away. It wasn't on a nice 12-inch. It wasn't on Marley Marl's album or anything like that. It was tucked away on a compilation called Winter in Warnerland, which was Warner Brothers Records. Yeah, get it? Warner Brothers, Warnerland. And it was just a generic double LP of Christmas songs by all the labels, not all of them, but many of the artists on their rosters. So basically not hip-hop, except for that one, Juice Crew Christmas kind of tucked in there. The rest all just sort of mainstream artists. Well, that year was not the only year they did that. So this year, I present you another old 80s Warner Brothers Christmas compilation, Yulesville. You like that? How it's like... The label of the record is a Christmas ornament, see, on the tree. Isn't that cute? So once again, it's all sort of generic, mainstream, non-hip-hop artists that were signed to Warner Bros. At the time, who really, frankly, none of us care about. It's like, I'm sure plenty of people care about, but here on this channel, we don't care. Like, the Bee Gees, Madonna, Brian Wilson, who else is on here? Erasure, the Ramones... Force MDs is borderline, that's, but they're in full, complete, sappy holiday song mode, and B, they're completely in R&B mode now. This is well beyond the Force MCs and Itching for Scratch time. They're completely in, we're not hip-hop, we've left that behind in our juvenile years, we're a flat-out R&B group, so, moderately interesting perhaps, but not what we're interested in. But there is, right here, track number 6 on side 2. You probably can't read it, but whatever, I'll read it for you. It is the Holiday Wrap by Ice-T. That's right, Ice-T did a Christmas wrap. And here it is, and you never hear about it. This is printed on a cool, semi-clear red vinyl. One cool thing about this LP is that there's actually the story. Not story, you can see it's about maybe a paragraph each, but some behind-the-scenes info, a little bit of an anecdote about every single song on this compilation. So I'll just read you the Ice-T one. Sire's Howie Klein asked Ice-T just how the holiday affects him musically. The answer to that cryptic question came in the rhymed couplets enclosed here, which just so happened to segue seamlessly into Ice's Somebody's Gotta Do a 12-inch single. And then this is the best part. Sure, this ice chills, it ills, and it just might spill right out of your radio. Yo, holiday homeboys, yo. That's actually exactly how it's written. Radio is even spelled RAY-DIO. So there you go. So now let's listen to this elusive holiday rap by Ice-T.
Yo, man, evilly, man, it's around Christmas time, man. You ready to sing some Christmas carol?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to
Evil, funky. You with it is, man?
Yeah, let's sing, man. Let's sing.
I bust this one. Let's try this one out. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle.
Okay, sort of an awkward intro.
Take a beat. Take it, man. What? I guess you could tell that we're not the singing portion of Warner Brothers. This is Ice-T. And over to my right, this is the man they call who? Evil Eve. Yeah, that's me, yeah. And the man on the beat is the one and only Prince Sean African. Alright, so this is going back out to the rest of the people. Evil, you ready to sing again?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so jingle bells, jingle, wait a minute, jingle bells. We'll go like this. Jingle bells, jingle, wait, hold on. Jingle bells, jingle, go. Jingle bells, jingle, jingle.
And that's actually it.
Sure.
We're now just going right into the next song. That's it for the Ice-T holiday rap. If that's not a disappointment, I don't know what is. It's like somebody stole Christmas. But who would steal Christmas? Wait a minute. What about the Grinch?
Show me one, Mr. Grinch. But your window has such a stench.
I got 60 if you come by, and I might even get you high. And some of y'all is probably asking why oh why. Simple, don't get high off your own supply.
Yeah, I just couldn't do the special Christmas video and only leave you with that half-ass lame piece of shit skitting on song as the whole thing. I had to come up with something real. So here's a real, fresh, dope, underappreciated 90s underground, totally slept on, brilliant Christmas song about the Grinch by none other than Tony the Schizo. And it appears on his Split Decision EP. Here it is on cassette. There's also a CD version with some bonus tracks. There is a vinyl version, as you can see right here, but the vinyl does not include the Grinch. The vinyl does include a bunch of songs, actually. It's only got about 4 or 5 songs because they also put on clean versions and instrumentals. Whereas the CD goes the other way and includes some bonus tracks that aren't available anywhere else. But the vinyl issue was fixed later that same year when the EP is called Split Decision. The Split Decision EP Wax number 2 came out. This is a limited edition from Sweden. But this solves the problem. It includes the other songs from the EP, as well as instrumentals and clean versions of those other songs, so we get the full breakdown of the Grinch. So this is the best version of the Grinch to have, because it has the full version, the instrumental, and the clean version. It's just a really great, very atmospheric song. It really captures the spirit of even the original Mr. Grinch theme from the animated cartoon, although this cool animated samples in this music is not actually a sample of that song, by the way. It's just a really great way to focus on Christmas and hip-hop in a really sort of distinctly hip-hop way that's different than pretty much every other hip-hop song. Almost all the other ones focus on Santa Claus in some way, shape, or form. You know, a lot are sort of traditional Christmas carols with like rap embedded in them, or they're sort of funny twists on Christmas in Santa Claus, but this, or they're even sort of like, oh, Santa's dark and, he's robbing houses and stuff like that, like Spider D did. But this lets you have sort of the real kind of earnest, gritty, sort of street life stories in the sort of fantastic Christmas way, and in the sort of illustrative, imaginative, creative way of both Tony the Schizo and the idea of this Grinch character. So it's this really compelling, atmospheric song, and I'm going to play you a clip of it, but if you want to track it down, you should really check out the whole thing. This is a great song. It's actually a really pretty solid EP all along. There's some really solid bangers on here. He's interesting. He is definitely lyrical, but he's not lyrical in the sort of, backpackery, punchliney, clever witticism sort of way. He's much more sort of a gritty, sort of poetic, but not even in abstract metaphors necessarily. He's just sort of a real blend of sort of being real and credible and yet creative. And his music really fits him perfectly. So if you like this song, you'll like the whole EP too. But this is a real classic and definitely something very different for hip-hop Christmas.
The land of limbo, where the skies never snow, when the sun sets off the airy night. You might feel the pinch from a hectic monkey wrench, cause even the players can't fight the snake bites. It's like a ghost town where we're bound indivisibly in misery, suffering individually from the effects of being politically incorrect. And what did you expect? Most niggas will break their necks to collect the systematic weak check. Now how many goods could a wooden check collect? If you didn't connect your payments, you see the enslavement, it's a cinch. What the whole 9 yards would have an inch. Now 1-900, ask Mr. Grinch. Ask Mr. Grinch. Ask Mr. Grinch. Now 1-900, ask Mr. Grinch. Ask Mr. Grinch. Ask Mr. Grinch. Now 1-900, ask Mr. Grinch. Ask Mr. Grinch. Ask Mr. Grinch. Now 1-900, ask Mr. Grinch. Cause the Grinch might help you handle your business. Life was all about self-food. Fuck this. Yeah, you let me in the yardie, but ain't nothing in life free. Fine with a dumb Grinch. Nigga, please. I scratch you up like please. Who I'm trying to get these keys to the 300 Turbo D with the 100 Spuggo D.
Now, I should clear one thing up about the clean version, because it's a little bit confusing, and I actually had to double check this myself. The version you're probably familiar with, if you're familiar with this at all, censors out the word when it says, nigga please, there's a big over the word beep. You might say, oh, well, that's the clean version. No, that's actually the version that's on the EP, the cassette, the CD. That's even the non-clean version on this EP. That's just part of the song. It's I think it's part of the meant to be part of the fun of the song. You can tell if you're listening to the clean version because on the chorus, when they say "Life is all about self, fool, fuck Christmas," that gets by. So if you can hear "fuck Christmas," if you hear "fuck," then you know you're listening to the non-clean version. That one beep is really conspicuous, but that's actually part of all versions of the song. I'll see you guys in 2013. Happy holidays. Peace out.